From New York to Bahola. Ding-ding-ding-ding. Hello? Dun, 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 dun. This is your life. How are ya? What? Oh, well, I'll give you a clue. When you were only a chiseler, you got a puck on the mouth from a comrade of yours. And you're in danger of getting another puck one of these days. Dun-dun-dun-dun. This is your life. What? Of course it is. Who the hell do you think it was? Mike Murphy. How are ya? Here, listen. Do you know what I found lying on the ground outside this phone box? A life belt. A life belt in November. Who the hell would be wanting a life belt at this time of the year, I asked you? You think it was still summer? What? I'll put it in the boot of the car. I'll leave it into the guards later. So that's corporation property. That has to go back. Here, listen. Flann was down home for the races at the weekend. He said it was great crack altogether. He tells me he cleaned up, although you wouldn't know it, Flann. But I'd say he won a bit all right. Hey, listen. There's a right lula outside here. He has a towel and swimming togs with him. He's surely not going in at this time of the year. Janie, he's undressing all right. He must have escaped from somewhere. She'd freeze to death at this time of the year. Here, listen. Flann was telling me he gave two fellas a lift back to Dublin from the races. Apparently they thumbed them out the road, like, you know. They looked like in real trouble, you know. Well, they were well dressed with fine tweed jackets and cavalry trill trousers on them and all, and caps like. Well, they told them their car broke down and they were in a hell of a hurry to get back to the boat. So Flann puts the boot down, like, to get them back to Dublin. Hey, listen. Your man outside here is doing physical jerks. Touching his toes and leaping into the air and beating his chest. By God, evolution or whatever you call it isn't half finished by the looks of things. He's drawing a crowd too. There's an old one with a scrawny little dog stopping to admire him. She's chatting to him now. And he's beating his chest and pointing to the water and laughing. Oh, my God, he's doing a dive in now. Away he goes. Well, he survived that anyway. Hey, listen. I was telling you about Flann and the two gents he picked up on the way from the races. Anyway, Flann is putting the boat down to get them to the boat in Dublin. He must be doing 80, like, you know. And a squad car passes him out and flags him down. Well, poor Flann is shaking. He doesn't know what the hell to say. Where's the fire? Says the guard to him. And one of the two bios pipes up from the back. In your eyes, you gorgeous brute. So that does it, like. The guard is going to give him the whole book, and to make it worse, the two bios gets out of the back of the car and starts arguing with the guard. We're late for the boat, says they. And this man only picked us up out of the kindness of his heart. That's why he was speeding. Don't you be interfering, says the guard, taking out his notebook. I'll give him speeding. Hey, listen. You should see what's going on outside here. Your man in the sea is doing some kind of a funny act. He's waving and kicking and spluttering and shouting. And the old one is waving back at him. God's a howl altogether. Oh, Janie, there's a couple of fellas with canoes coming along now. And he's waving like mad at them. Hey, listen, where was I? Ah, yeah, Flann and the two bios and the guards. So anyway, the guard is throwing the whole book at Flann. Licence, insurance, ball, tyres, no white light, the whole lot, you know. And one of the horsey lads puts his arm around the guard's shoulders and says maybe we could settle this matter some other way. And he starts taking out his wallet and showing the guard money. So the guard warns him against anything like offering a bribe or that, like, you know. And there's a bit of pushing and jostling. And that, like, you know, between the two lads and the guards. Well, anyway, the guards let them all go in the end with a warning. But poor Sean is still booked for speeding. Hey, listen. It's a howl outside here now. One of the lads in a canoe went over to your man in the water. And didn't your man grab the canoe and turn him out of it? Oh, Jenny. Now the other canoe fella's gone over to them. And they're both hanging on to his canoe. Oh, pick up, it's gone over. There's three of them in the water now. And now the old one's after running up towards here. And she's gazing at a hook in the wall. And now her dog is swimming out to them. And he's barking and snapping at them, and they're all kicking at him in the water. And the old one's going bananas altogether. She's after running down, and she's standing in the water up to her ankles and shaking her fist at them. Oh, God, it's a howl. Where was I anyway? Oh, Flann and the two bios. Anyway, Flan drives them up to Dublin to the boat. He says he doesn't care now what happens. He might as well drive them the whole way. And he's just dropping them off when one of them says, very posh like, "We'd like to show you some token of our appreciation for all you've done for us," says he. "Oh, go along with you," says Flan. "Sure, I do it for anyone." "No," says your man. Here you are." And he hands Flan the keys of the Garda car and the guard's notebook to go with them. Well, I believe Flan nearly died with the laughing. Hey, listen. You should see it outside here now. The Three Bios is on dry land at last. And the winter swimmer is rubbing the back of his leg like a mad thing. And the old one is nearly giving her dog the kiss of life. God, there's no doubt there's queer people go on the roads all times. Hey, listen, I better let you go. Predestination is a thief of time. What? Oh, no. There's many a true word spoken in earnest. I'll see you anyway. OK. Right. Yeah, cheerio, so. From New York to Bohol. Hello? Guess who?